Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. If you are new, then please subscribe to my channel. In today's video I'm just going to be telling you my top 10 tips on how to gain Instagram followers. So as some of you know, I have gone from 1k to 22k in the past year. Some people might not think that is fast, and some people I know that have messaged me saying, how have you gained so fast? So some of you do think it's fast. Personally, I think I could have done it faster if I'd have known all the top 10 tips that I know now. So hopefully, if you use these tips, then So hopefully, if you use these tips, then you'll be able to grow much faster than me. I've literally had so many DMs asking me how I gain my followers, all the tips on how to gain followers, how do you gain followers fast, just so many questions on stuff like that. And I've had questions after I said I'd do this video. I've had so many DMs saying, please do this video, I really want to watch this video and all this. So I thought I'd better do this video. So the first tip that I'd say is SFS, which stands for shout out for shout out. This works by you DMing someone and asking to do shout out for shout out. They can either say yes or no. If they do say yes, then you then send a picture that you want them to use and a caption. I think I use something like follow my Instagram name and DM her if you want to do SFS. And then they send back a picture that they want you to use, and you can either agree to do story shout out for shout out or a feed shout out for shout out. These usually last 24 hours on no matter which one you do, a feed or a story, and you do gain followers from them. I did used to do this until I got around 10k followers, I think, and I'd say I did gain followers from it, definitely, a lot of followers from it, but I gained mainly male followers, which was alright back then. I mean, I wasn't really fussed, I just wanted to gain followers. But now I look back on it, and for some brands that I want to collab with, they're looking for people with more female followers than male followers, and now I've got more male followers than female followers because I used to do shout out for shout out back then, and I only really gained male followers. So I do regret it now. But if you're not really bothered about collaborations, you just want to gain followers, then yeah, why not? Give it a go. Tip number 2 is engagement group chats. No, that does not mean that you're going to be added to a group chat where they're talking about engagements or someone's getting married or engaged or whatever. No, it doesn't mean that, but I thought that at first too. Basically, an engagement group chat is where you're added to a group chat on Instagram or WhatsApp or Telegram or whatever, and I think you can add up to 30 people in the group chat. So there'll be 30 girls or 30 people in that group chat that want to engage with you and expect you to get engaged back. So when you post a picture, you post an emoji in the group chat, and then all the other people in the group chat click on your account and like and comment on that picture. The reason this gains followers is because usually in the group chat, people want to do follow for follow. So you follow everyone, and most people will follow back. Of course, some people don't actually want to follow people back, and that's fine, but you just got to be wary of that and don't follow them people. And also, you can just unfollow them people if they don't follow you back. You could, to get into group chats, obviously if you're not in a group chat yet, you could DM people and ask if they've got any group chats that they've made that you could be added to. Bearing in mind that there's up to 30 people in an engagement group chat, and if it's active, that's 30 followers right there. So if you was in 3 of them engagement group chats with different people in, you'd gain 90 followers right there in one day. You could gain that in an hour. If you get 3 in an hour, that would be 90 followers. So yeah, it is a really good way to gain followers and to gain proper engaging people that will engage with your posts, which is really good. I am thinking of making my own engagement group chat, so if I do get enough people that from this video, if you DM me saying you want to be added to this group chat, and if I do get enough people, then I will actually make an engagement group chat. So please just DM me after watching this video. If you do want to be added to an engagement group chat, I will make one and we can all gain from there. Number 3 is follow loop pages. For those of you that don't know what that is, it is a quite new thing on Instagram, I think. It's where people make pages just for a follow loop itself, and they'll upload a post. It'll have rules on the post of what to do before you can comment on the post below. It'll be stuff like follow these admins, comment 3 to 5 people below, and then you comment I follow back. And then obviously once you've done that, people will also go on that page and they'll see your comment, they'll like it, or they'll comment below saying follow back. If they've liked it or comment below saying follow back, you have to follow them back. And you can go through the actual comments on the post and see who's put I follow back, because then you like their comment, you follow them, and then comment follow back underneath. And you can gain so many. I mean, I know that whilst I was on like 19k, I was trying to get to 20k so bad. Like, I just really wanted it. So I thought a fast way to doing it was to get involved in these loop pages. So I did, and I gained hundreds and hundreds of followers from it. I think I used one called Girly Game Group. I think it was called, I'm not quite sure, but I think it was called Girly Game Group. But you could just type in on Instagram, game groups, follow loops, girly game group, girl game, there's loads, and they'll just come up as accounts that you can just follow and join in, because you will gain so fast and you'll gain so many followers from it. I don't use follow loop pages anymore because I usually find that if I go back on them right now, it's the same people still on them pages commenting, so I wouldn't actually gain anything from it if I did the steps all over again and stuff like that. But it is good for that. I think I used it for like the first week, and then but a week, that's still really good, and you gain lots of followers. I'd say I gain hundreds daily from it, and if a week, that's like 700 followers a week from it. So yeah, I'd suggest doing some of them. One bad thing about follow loop pages is that not everyone will follow back. Some people will be snaky and put, yeah, I follow back, and then you go and follow them and say, I followed you, and they'll not reply, and they'll just expect you to just forget that you followed them and to keep following them, because they're only out for themselves. They only want to gain. They don't want to follow people back. They just want to gain for themselves, which is very selfish, because that's not the rules. Like, you've got to follow people back. So you have got to be wary of that. There will be people that will do that, and also there will be people that will follow you and then a week later unfollow you from them loop pages. I've known people do this to me. It is so annoying, because obviously you'll start off and you're like, oh yeah, everyone's followed back, and then a week later you've gone down like 25 followers all of a sudden, and you're like, what? So yeah, you have got to be really wary of that. But other than that, it is pretty good. So yeah, I do recommend that to gain followers fast. Number 4 is to make your account public or make it into a business account. This is so important, as if your account is private, you won't get on the explore page, which means that no new accounts will see your posts or see your account, and they won't obviously follow you because they won't know your account. They won't see any of your posts or anything like that. So if you're public or into a business account, then you'll get on the explore page more, and new people will see your account and follow you from your content, and they'll even like and comment on your content maybe as well. I'd say the only baddish thing about not being on private account is that sometimes you'll get people that will see that you're not on private anymore, or will see that you're not on private, and will either unfollow you or not follow you at all, because they know that they can just type your name in and see your content without having to follow you. There's only a few people that do this, but I know that people from my college, there's a few people that I see still lurking on my page and still looking through my stories on Instagram, but they don't follow me. So I don't get why people do that, but people do. They still want to be nosy and they still want to see your content, but they don't want to follow you. It doesn't make any sense to me. The next one is to post more regularly. So I try to post every day, which I haven't been for the last couple of weeks, but I usually try and post every single day. I'd suggest posting at least 3 times a week if it's possible, as you're more likely to gain followers. The more you post, the more you'll gain followers from, especially if your account's not on private, because it's more chance you'll get on the explore page. There's more chance that people will see your content and want to follow you or carry on following you, and they'll like it and comment and stuff like that, and it'll increase your engagement. You should just try and post as much as you can, because the more you post, the more chance you've got of getting on the explore page, and the more chance you'll have of gaining new followers that you wouldn't have done if you wouldn't have posted as often. So tip number 6 is follow for follow. So this is where you'll just send a DM to random accounts that you don't already follow but that you would have followed anyway, and just say something like, "I want to do follow for follow," and they'll either reply yes or no, or not reply at all. If they say yes, then that's simple. You just click on the profile, follow them, and they'll follow back straight away. And that's as simple as easy as that. But the downside of this is that not everyone will reply, and some people might just, blatantly say no, they don't want to do it. And, you've just got to... I won't rely on this method, because I think you can only, DM 20 people at a time or whatever without Instagram actually blocking you, because it goes against their guidelines and it's like a spam. They see that as a spam if you do it so many times all at once. So don't message too many people at the same time saying follow. Do you know what I mean? Because Instagram will see it as spam. And I know I've been blocked so many times from Instagram from messaging people the same thing too many times or whatever. So just don't do that, because you don't want to be blocked from messaging people, because then you won't be able to use that as an option to follow. I wouldn't use that by itself, because I just wouldn't rely on it. It wouldn't gain you followers that fast, and it wouldn't gain you that many followers anyway. But it is still good. It is still a good thing to do. Just it wouldn't gain you as much followers as some of my other tips that I've suggested already. Number 7 is hashtags. Now hashtags are so important if you want to gain followers fast. Basically, on every post that you upload on your Instagram, you need to use up to 30 hashtags. By using hashtags, you're more likely to get seen, because obviously if people are looking up hashtags, they'll probably come across your post that you've hashtagged in it, and they'll click on your account, they'll view your account, they'll look through your account and your content, and then they'll decide whether they want to follow you or not. Which obviously, it's using 30 hashtags is 30 times more likely that your post will be seen than if you didn't use hashtags at all. So yeah, if you use hashtags, then you will see a massive difference in your engagement and in the amount of followers you'll have, because you should gain more followers from using hashtags. I'm not going to tell you the best hashtags to use, as one, there's literally so many you could use. I could be here all night just telling you all these different hashtags. 2, I'm not going to tell you because it might not work for everyone, and there's obviously all different ones that you could use. So if I'd suggested just a few, they might not work for everyone, so I don't want to do that. And 3, I've actually been working on something really exciting to tell you all that I will be announcing at the end of this year or the start of next year, which I know it's a long time away, but hopefully it will be worth it. So yeah, I don't want to tell you the best hashtags to use, as I don't want to ruin the thing I've been working on, if that makes sense. So number 8 is to engage with your followers. So I'd say you've got to just, as I said before, you've got to keep posting regularly, otherwise your followers will think that you're not an active account and they'll just unfollow you most likely. So if, for example, if I was following someone and I went on their account and saw that they didn't have any posts or they haven't posted in a while, I would most likely unfollow them. So I know a lot of other people will do the same as well. So if you're one of them people that haven't posted anything on their Instagram or haven't posted in a while, then expect to lose followers, because you obviously wouldn't you? You can post on either your story or your feed, just as long as it's like proof to show that you are active and this account that you're using is still like in use, it's still active. You're giving people a reason to follow you and to keep following you. That's the main thing. You've got to make people and persuade people to keep following you or to follow you. Number 9 is to engage on people's posts. So you could go down your feed, spread some positivity, and any post you see, like and give them a comment on it, a nice comment on it, and they will probably return the favour most likely. And also it'll get you noticed as well by your followers, as your name will probably stick in the head if you've commented something nice on someone's post that they wasn't expecting. Like, it's just a nice thing to do. Also, like, if anyone that you're following isn't following you and you've commented on the thing, they're more likely to follow you back. I would also do this for, if you go on your explore page as well, I'd do go on random people's posts and like and comment on their pictures as well, and even follow them, because most people will follow you back and will comment and like on your pictures as well. So yeah, it's just a nice thing to do anyway, I think. Even if you don't gain anything from it, I think it'd make yourself feel better as well as making other people feel better as well. My last tip, number 10, is to use all of your other social media platforms to your advantage. So I'd be shouting yourself out, like I always do on my Snapchat story, and put posts like, add my Instagram and then your Instagram name, or you can do swipe up links or anything like that. You could use Snapchat, Depop, YouTube, any other Instagram accounts that you've got. Anything like that, put it in your bio, put it in your description, anything like that. I'd just use it to your advantage, because some of your Snapchat's followers, let's say, not followers, some of your Snapchat viewers might not even have you on Instagram. So it's a good way of putting your Instagram out there that will then be like, oh, I haven't actually got her on Instagram yet, or I haven't got him on Instagram yet. So then they go to your Instagram, find your Instagram, follow you. So yeah, that is just another good way to gain followers fast. So that's it for today, guys. If my tips have helped you or will help you, then please tell me, as I'd love to watch your accounts grow, especially if you've used my tips. So yeah, please DM me on Instagram or comment on this video below once you've tried my tips out and see if you do gain followers from it, and tell me how many followers you've gained. I'll like put it on my story and stuff like that. So I really do hope that you do gain some followers from this, as that would be amazing. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. So please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and like and comment on this video below what you'd like to see in my future videos, or as I said before, if you have gained anything from this video or learned anything that you didn't already know, then please comment below on this video or DM me on Instagram. Either way, I don't mind. So bye, guys.